Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are live and in effect in a surprise Thursday night live to interact with you, answer some comments, and say hello. Welcome, Silver Dragon from 7 years ago. We'll answer one of these comments quickly. He says here, I know I'm new to stacking, but I would put packing peanuts in the tube until it's full. That would limit movement and therefore prevent scratching. Just a suggestion, Silver Dragon. That's actually a good idea, especially if it's going to be banged around a lot. But if you're keeping it stored safely in a controlled environment that doesn't have earthquakes and the like, you're more likely safe. But nonetheless, you make a good point. And sometimes these tubes have some play in them anyway, and some of them are shipped with packing peanuts. So that is definitely a good idea to do. And I know I'm late in responding to your comment, Silver Dragon, but you're not new to stacking anymore because that's 7 years ago, and I hope you're still at it, my friend. Yes, indeed. Good to see you guys. We got Silver Lunatic is here. We have got Matthew Crust Life is with us. Good to see you, Bill 457, 1964 a quarter. Liquid Electrum, good to see you. Long time no see. Welcome. Good to see you, Steve C. John Riem. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is John's first time in the live chat. Everybody give him a nice, warm welcome. Always good to see new folks here. Good to see you, John Riem, and welcome to Jason King, too. I think he might be new as well. Gold and Silver is here, too. Thank you, guys. All right. Let's see here. Let's go over here, too. David G. Inflation metrics exclude food and energy, the two most important categories for the average person. That's right. There's where core inflation covers those, and not the consumer price index numbers. Let's see, because a lot of those things are kind of they're volatile most of the time anyway, but they're stacked on top of inflation. It makes it pretty difficult to really measure, because what is inflation and what is price fluctuations due to market conditions? Greetings, members. That's the difference. Hold on a second here. We are live and in effect in a surprise. About that. This thing is, okay, here we go. All right, very good. Let's see here. All right. Let's get back over here to Bren. Let's see here. Brenton Hale says, yep, went up by a whopping 1.5%. Now I can buy that house in Beverly Hills. Blah, ha, ha. That's right. Yeah, exactly. Well, and the thing is that Brenton, I know you're joking around here, but when I say soars, it's in 1 day, 1 day movement. It's a pretty big move for 1 day, and I think we did go above that. In fact, today it definitely went over 2% earlier in the day. Good to see you guys. Welcome. Good to see everybody here. Austrian Stacker is here. JM Unleashed is with us tonight. Good to see you. John and Lonnie Baker, sign up is here. Appreciate you guys joining me. Got a good crowd here for a surprise one. Dennis Niemeyer, is Costco Gold really buy? Gold a real buy? Please help here too. Is Costco Gold real buy? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Is Costco Gold real buy? You have to explain that. And very good. Let's see here. And let's see here. Dom Matthews says, silver price is manipulated. There is a sign that can be seen by the formation of the symmetrical triangle in the 5-year chart. Just go with the flow. Yeah, and that's just it. Pattern analysis, it's tough. You can really interpret that stuff, mean a lot of different things, and we'll see here what happens and see how it goes. But yes, indeed. Very, very good. Let's see here. Oh, that guy, Dregs, is here. Good to see you. Way Deep Inside is here as well. Doctor Who is here. Lake House Beach, welcome, sir. Good to see you. All right, Red Crawler, Uncle Sal, the government will be calling for the live scammer Tuesday. Unreal inflation is flat. There you go. That's right. Oh, my goodness gracious. We're all waiting for scammer calls today. Will they make their way? I'm not sure. No IQ, great video, Sal, but I think that silver will go down a little. And you know what? It very well could. It did go up today, but it's, usually when you have a couple days as these increases, this is when we see it get smacked back down again. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. And Paul Sabo is here. Good to see you. User says, I'll wait till the next drop to buy. Either way, I'm on pause. Doing my due diligence and researching the countless tethers of everything. I'm going to let it cool off a bit. If it does, we'll see. I'm in no hurry to get excited. There you go. You got to almost expect, these movements that there's going to be, anytime there's dramatic movement up, even for a few days, it's likely not sustainable. But I'm going to be talking a little bit about that in tomorrow's video. I hope you all will stay tuned for that and see what happens. Very good. Let's see here. Let's march on up here. We got David G says silver is more reactive than gold, both on the periodic table and in economic terms. That's right, exactly. Silver is a great conductor of heat and cold. So that's the thing that we have to think about. There is 500 ounces of silver in Tomahawk cruise missile. I did a video about that. That's not been substantiated. There's 1 kilo of silver in a Tesla. Now, I do believe that. They know that because that's a private thing, and they could probably quantify that. There is over 1/2 ounce in a solar panel. Actually, a little less than 1/2 ounce, about 20 grams in a solar panel. There's over 1/2 ounce in a combustion engine. There's greater than 1 ton of silver in an average 1,000 megawatt power plant. Yep. And that's probably right, too. Yep, that's true. And that stuff that likely is not going to be recycled anytime soon. Mark B is here. Good to see you. We've got Tom Larson coming to us from Michigan. Good to see you, Tom Larson. Welcome, my friend. All right. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. And let's see here. Michael K. Will it last and keep on the upward trend? That's the question. I predict a $26.50 silver by New Year's Day. From my lips to God's ears. All right. There you go. $26.50 by New Year's Day. That is a very reasonable prediction. We'll see if it happens. All right. Very good. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's right. Swollen Grain. That's right. You're right, Swollen Grain. My bad. I don't know what I was thinking. So it is over 1/2 ounce. That's right. Thank you for the correction on that. Very, very good. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Oh, man, I don't know where my mind was at. So that person was right down below. Where was that? Yeah, here it was. Over 1/2 ounce in a solar panel. That's right. Over 1/2 ounce. It has 20 grams, and that's exactly right. It's about 2/3 of an ounce. So he's spot on there. Yep. I don't know what I was thinking. JM Unleashed. See, that's why I like my community here. Sometimes when I have a little brain fart, you guys set me straight. There is Cybercurrent Twitcher is here. Good to see you. Welcome. Dale Val thinks it'll be 30 by Christmas. I'm predicting $28 by the end of the year. I'm sticking with my prediction that I made December of last year. But anyways, very good. All right. And JM Unleashed says here. Oops, I already did that. It says the thing about forecast is the further you look out, the tougher it is to predict. That's right. That's why I do them at the beginning of the year, for the end of the year, or any time in between there. And it's kind of at a great risk to do it, which is why I tell people not to take it seriously. I do it just for fun. No one should ever make any purchases by my things, because I've been wrong about silver 3 years in a row, but I've been right about gold 3 years in a row, which is kind of ironic. But anyways, I'm surprised to hear their robust prediction of increased demand for silverware and jewelry. I think the greatest demand increases will come from technology, military, and healthcare industries. Yeah, I am too. And I probably should have made a greater point about that. But yeah, that's exactly right. That did kind of blow my mind. But you think about the cultural aspects of silver demand, it kind of makes sense to some degree. But again, the electronics are in that culture too. The widening use of electronics in India and China as well. Very good. Thank you. Silver Scientist is here. Welcome. Good to see Silver and Cigars. Welcome. Good to see you. We've got, that guy Dregs is still with us. Good to see you guys. Glad you all are here. And let's see here. We have got Salgorithms from World Money Win. Thank you, World Money Wins. Another great channel to check out if you get a chance there. Cemetery Shop says, small moves up and down for a spell means we're due for another dramatic move soon. That's right. Very, very true. It seems reasonable to expect a high closing price by the end of the year. There's so much built-up energy waiting to pop. Let's see if that $28 prediction happens by December 31st. Yes, indeed. Although, on the contrary, though, many people think that precious metal prices that kind of are rather subdued in December and into the holidays. So I think I've got more working against me than for me, but we'll see here. Very good. All right. All right. Let's see here. I did a video recently, Dale Val, about a change in direction, unexpected news about silver demand increasing according to data from the United States Mint. Homestead Aquarius says here, and thank you, Sal. I appreciate your insight. Picked up some today out on yesterday's lows because the stores were closed. That's how it goes. Yep, I know. I hear you. Yep, it's crazy, crazy. All right. Long Live Coins is here. Hello. Good to see you. Hello? Scammer. Hello? Hello? Are you Benchod Markelore Gandu? Markelore Churia Benchod. Hello, Gandu. Hello, Gandu, Benchod. All right. Didn't want to talk. Didn't want to talk. All right. AKA 47 is here with us. Silver Scientist popping in here from the little short I did on the Morgan and Peace dollars at the Baltimore Coin Show. Bosnian Stacker, how capitalism made Thanksgiving great. Yes, indeed. A video I did a couple years ago on Thanksgiving. If someone asked you if you'd like to be rich, the answer for many of us would be, of course. That's right. Our society glorifies the wealthy and their expensive things. We imagine our lives would be easier for more glamorous if we had gobs of money. So really makes me think about something. Could Jesus, a man with few material possessions, be considered rich? So how come we don't explore deeper what it means to be rich and the way Jesus taught in his life? I strongly believe that 99.9% of the population is doing completely the opposite of what Jesus though us. And how do you, like me, to behave about it? Majority of the population only use the Jesus name when it serves their own interest, but not to improve the world. There is no hope in this world, and it is too late for us. Jesus died for nothing, and it's a shame. Well, I disagree on multiple fronts on this post. Jesus is not against having wealth, but Jesus certainly did not amass much wealth in this life, and rich can be defined in many different ways, for sure. I would think I would feel much happier to be rich with good health and good friends and family. That's the most important thing. But there's nothing wrong with having gobs of money. You know, we can bless other people with that, but I think, more than blessing people with money, I think it's a more blessing to help others in need by helping them. Help shovel your neighbor's driveway, for instance. I've done that several times. Serve others. Be nice to people. There's other ways to serve other than with money. But I think certainly there's definitely different ways to do it. But Jesus never died for nothing. He didn't die in vain. He died for all of us. And you're right. People do invoke his name for an agenda? You're exactly right. Or for their own interest. But Jesus was about a relationship with each other. But nonetheless, nothing wrong with material possessions. And nothing wrong as long as you don't put them above God or above each other. I think that's just it, having a balance of that type of thing. And I think probably most people that are wealthy probably understand that, but there's obviously others that don't. But anyways, all right, very good. And he says, nice video and thumbs up. I am out. Thank you so much. Checking it out. Appreciate that. And Algorithmic Emoticon, thank you for that. We got the global warmer. Appreciate it. We've got Mike says here, gas has come down because we lifted sanctions on Venezuela after many years and began to buy cheaper oil from them. I wondered how that was working out. I knew it was something they had planned on doing. Didn't know how quickly it could come into effect. So we're supporting the Maduro regime right now with cheaper gas, I guess. I suppose Democrats want to have something to reflect on when voting time comes. It's probably right, Mike. You very well could make a good point there. Yes, indeed. All right. Very, very good. Yep, the skull. Golgotha means the skull on the hill. That's right, John. Yep, exactly right, JM Unleashed. We come into the world with nothing and leave with nothing. What we do on earth is really what matters. That's right, exactly. And, a lot of times we have to think about that. And that's something we have to think about no matter how much money we have, I think, in the end, But that's one thing, I'm by no means rich, but I would know. But most of the rich people out there have worked very, very hard for it. And people work hard for their money. People work hard, and the people give a lot. People don't talk about how much some of these rich folks actually contribute to not only to society by hiring people and hiring companies to do things for them that contributes to the economy, but also just plain out, they're benefactors. They give. They give and give and give, and they support charities of all sorts. And a lot of people don't realize that. And there's other rich people that actually do things to harm the world, like George Soros is an example of that. He spends a lot of money disrupting nation states and likes and supporting socialism. Earned his money probably through capitalism, and he's using it to destroy the very system from which it was created for him. It's crazy. Anyways, all right, very good. Dude Dave says they will use more, but the dollar price won't change. All right. Yeah, it does seem like that way from time to time, but hey, did get up to $24 a day. All right, let's get to Jonathan Friguelski says here the following. That's right, Soylent Green. Well said. If you destroy your wealthy community, not much will be left. Well, Margaret Thatcher famously said, that if we were to use the policies that the socialists in Parliament wanted, they talk about the gap between the rich and the poor, and they, when her departure speech, and they said, under your reign, the wealth gap between the rich and poor has increased greatly. And she said, well, if we would have followed you, it would be much closer, but everybody would be poor as a result. That's what socialism does. It's crazy. And anyways, all right, very good. And Jonathan says there's plenty of confirmed deposits of silver, but the spot price would need to increase for it to be worth the miner's time to process it. How much of this exists, I'm unsure. But there's no real shortage, so to speak. It's just that there's an industrial commercial silver. If they replace a bunch of missiles and rockets, there will be a need for more metal. It's going to go up that much, is sure. I don't think we will have to have the dollar in a decade. So, yeah, we'll see. And the thing is that there's a lot. Most of the silver is mined as a byproduct of other metals, and that's pretty cheap. Long live coins. Thank you, brother. The first super chat of the night. And by the way, check out Long Live Coin's channel. He's got a great channel. Actually, I need to catch up with his latest video. Check out. He says, great wisdom from South today. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. $10. I'm going to give you 10 push-ups for the first super chat of the night. Thank you, my friend. Yes, indeed. That's right. Yes, she was. I tried Soylent Green. Exactly right. Very, very good. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Sal. Is Costco Gold a good buy? I would say probably, if it depends. There was a time where they had it very close to spot, but the last time that they were listed, they weren't. They were just kind of like regular bullion prices. So I would just shop around. If you see them come available at Costco, do not just buy now. I would check it on APMEX and Monument Metals, JM Bullion, all the big dealers to see where the best deal is. So, because they're hard to come by on Costco's website, but if they do, you can find it. JM Unleashed, very kind of you. He posted a link to Long Live Coins channel. Make sure to check it out. I'm going to give Long Live Coins 10 push-ups for his kindness. Here we go. And for those of you who are new or haven't been here in a while, I'll explain what I'm doing here when I do these 10 push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. 10 push-ups. So what happens is for every dollar donated via Super Chat, I do 1 push-up or 1 exercise. For every dollar donated via PayPal, friends, and family, I do 2. And that's how that works. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. Thank you again, my friend. I appreciate that. Long live coins. Matt Bittner with an algorithmic telephone there. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Dean, Tomoko's Enterprise. I see you are alive. I'll be right there. By the way, nice post. Go Silver Go. All right. Well, we're here now, brother. We missed you, I think, the other night. But I appreciate you, my friend. And Bosnian Stacker says, new Thanksgiving is just around the corner, my friend. Nice video and thumbs up. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Yep. I usually do major holiday videos. So probably do it again for this one here. Native Stacker is here. Lake House Beach is still with us. Good to see David Vadney. And yes, indeed. That's right. Thank you. Yep. George Soros. And now his son is taking over. And he looks like he's going to be just as bad. We've got Native Stacker with us. And good to see Kendall Kidd. No, sadly, I don't have arms like Schwarzenegger. I wish. But anyways. All right. I just sound like I have big arms, but I do not. Anyways. All right. Here we go. Nice round for sure. Thanks. New Mexico went out in Silver Shield. Pretty wild. There's this series of things. I love this series. AtMex had them for a while. Good to see Bill 457. Yes, been a while since the Native Stackers popped in. So glad you're here. Robert Dudley, on this video here about the silver price going up here, says the following. Stagflation is hitting the economy. It will go up significantly over the next several months and years. Yep, I think it probably will too. I'm going to be talking about that concept very, very soon, so stay tuned to the channel for that. By the way, I don't have any coffee with me, but I do have water in a bottle. And I can't really slurp that, so I do apologize for that. But I will be back in slurp mode tomorrow. I had somebody, by the way, comment and say that they were never coming back to the channel because of the slurps. They were done with it. Bosnian Stacker says, nice challenge, my friend, and thumbs up. Thank you. Thanksgiving challenge. Thank you, my friend. Very, very good. Daniel, 51404. Don't FOMO. It will go back down in a few hours. Yep. And I tell you what, that's the thing. More likely that's what happens, for sure. Although I do think that probably we won't see it go down as much as it was before, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Very interesting. Thank you, Bosnian. Let's see here. We've got David Davey. Less than 2 weeks probably is when it will probably come back down. I think is what he's saying here. Good to see Paula G. Welcome, Paula G. Glad you're here. That guy, let's see, says another plug for the greatest news network in the world. Band.video. Write that down. There will be a quiz. Okay, band.video. Don't know what that is. Let's see here. Tony Erickson. Bro, I'm steering everyone I know to your site. Oh, thank you, Tony. Wow, you're very kind, my brother. Thank you so much for that. Man, wow. That's very kind. I appreciate you very much for doing that. I am trying to grow the channel, but I want to try to add value to it as well. So thank you, Tony. And he actually looks like he sent 2. Did he send 2 super chats there, or is that just doubled up on the top? Let me see here. Yes, it looks like 2. Thank you. That means I am going to be doing you 10 push-ups for Tony Erickson, who's new over here, and he's right. He's starting out strong. Thank you, brother. Here we go. Let's do 10 push-ups for him. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. I'm expending energy and calories and making my muscles flex a little bit here. But I mean, not that I have big muscle, but I'm just saying. All right. Very good. Thank you. And Matt Bittner with an algorithmic hamburger here. Thank you, Matt Bittner. Bosnian on this one. December Fed rate hike. Says here. Between you and SH13 channel, this video marks 3,400 liked, watched, and commented video. Bosnian has been amazing going back and watching the older videos. Wow, that is awesome, my friend. I am honored and humbled, and thank you so much. Matthew Crustlife with a woohoo, or just a woo. All right, yes, indeed. Oh, yeah, sound off. Oh, yeah, that's right. Here is John R. Metch says here, longtime viewer, newly subscribed. Enjoy the Wells Research content. Thank you. Wow, John, there is a considerable amount of folks on here that have been watching for a while that have not subscribed. And I appreciate that, John, for subscribing to the channel. In fact, is this John Ream? John R. Meck. I love you. No, it's a different one. But thank you so much. Thank you, John. I appreciate that very, very much, sir. All right. Nice. Ibg is here. Welcome. You never make it to 10. That's right. Good thing I'm not dyslexic. I would be doing just one push-up, right? Plasmoid technology moving forward. Now, that's a new one. Brendan Ryan. Very interesting. Something I have to look into. I'll probably forget before this live stream's over. But if you send me an email about that, I might look into that because that's pretty interesting. All right. Okay. All right. John Armek. Okay, that's you. And thank you. John, I appreciate that, sir. See, this shows something different here. If I go over here. Okay, yeah, John Ream. There it is. Okay, nice. Thank you, brother. Very, very kind of you, sir. All right. Honored that you're here. I appreciate that. Dick Lexic. There you go, Dick Lexic. There you go. Oh, my goodness gracious. Did I say Dick Lexic? That was unintentional. By the way, Soul Patch Jackson is with us as well. Good to see you. We've got Daryl Wren. Inflation is not down. They can cook the books all they want and say what they say. That's exactly right. Let's take a scammer call just for gits and shiggles here. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, my name's Eliza. I'm calling you from Protect Your Medicare. Can you hear me okay?
Yes. Yes.
I'm reaching out to you as this is the annual enrollment period 2024, and you can qualify for increased grocery coverage, flex card, and increased cash back up to $174. I believe you have active Medicare Part A and B.
Yes. Yes.
Perfect. I'm going to connect you to my senior supervisor, who will assist you further to get maximum coverage options. So stay with me.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Norman. How are you doing today?
Hi, Norman. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This call is regarding Medicare benefits and savings that you may qualify. Do you have Medicare Part A and B active?
Yes. Can I pay you with Zimbabwean dollars? I can. Okay. I have $100 trillion of them right now. I can send that right over if you want.
Yes, sir. Who don't want?
Huh?
You're just kidding me.
I'm just kidding.
$1, okay?
Right. Just $1.
Who don't want?
Right.
Who don't want $1? Okay, so sir, let me come to point, sir. This call is regarding Medicare benefits and savings.
Okay.
You may qualify for upcoming year 2024. So, do you have Medicare Part A and B active?
Yes, I do. Is your last name Schwarzkopf by any chance? Norman Schwarzkopf?
My name is Norman Green.
It's not Norman Schwarzkopf or the guy that did the paintings, the old paintings, Norman Rockwell?
No.
Norman
My
Green.
name is Norman Green.
Norman Green. Okay, that sounds believable. You sound like a Norman Green. That's what I figured. Yeah. So you have a kind of a Texas accent, a Texan accent. Are you from West Texas by any chance?
No. I'm calling you from Fairfax County, Virginia.
But you're not from Texas originally, are you? Oh, you okay? Do you have the COVID? Do you have COVID, sir? Allah Akbar. Do you have COVID? Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar, sir. Okay?
I'm sorry?
I said Allah Akbar. Huala Akbar. It means Benchod Markelode Gandu is what that means.
Your first name is Gandu, your second name is Benchod.
And your third name is Chudia. And your third name is Chudia.
Okay, your third name is Chudia and first name is Gandu and last name is Benchod, right?
No, not Benchod, Mardachod.
And I have a date of And may I have your date of birth? Your
It
first
is
name is Andrew and last name is Malachian.
right. And my date of birth. My date of birth is 7/2/1904.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty old, aren't I? Oh, the Ben Chode hung up on me. All right. All right. Very, very good. Good to see you guys. EVB Bullion is here. Good to see Pete O. All right. Norma Green, former owner of the New Mexico North Stars NHL team. Nice. Or the Minnesota North Stars, not New Mexico. All right. Does New Mexico have a hockey team? My guess is not. Can you imagine having the Mexicans have a hockey team? That'd be interesting. Spare no feelings. That's right. Exactly. Very good. And Silver Days is here. Greetings to Silver Days. XRP is here. Welcome. Good to see you. The Real Hawkeye says, I wish I had sold my palladium when it was $2,900 an ounce. Yeah, I know. Part of me wishes I would have sold an ounce of it then too, but hindsight is 20/20, so they say, because that's when it was really high, right? I bought it a few years ago when it was less than 1,000. Now it's back to where I bought it. Yeah, and I bought some. Some of the pieces I bought were at $167 an ounce. Insane in the membrane. Paid about $207 an ounce for it. All right, very, very good. Let's see here. Let's march on through. Welcome, guys. The nose knows. Yes, indeed. I'm going to get a little drink of water here. Oh, yeah. Here we go. All right. Like what is happening now? What is happening now? Demand is up. This is a video that hardly got any views, but in this video I talk about how silver demand is going to be doubling in the next 10 years according to the Silver Institute's newest report. But anyways, very, very good. The North Stars moved to Texas years ago. Now we have the Wild. All right, very good. Aloha Snack Bar. There you go. Admiral Akbar says it's a trap as well. Dean is here. Welcome, Dean. Good to see you. Metric Deep says here, it says gold from the ground or gold from the bottom of the ocean. Which is cheaper? It will likely be acquired by the recovers and therefore imply ownership, and I don't disagree with that unless my taxes are paying for that. Then I own some of that. That's true. Yep, this is about the $20 million of gold and silver to be recovered. Well, I don't think the Americans will be involved in it from what I understand, but at least that I know. I say very good. All right, let's see here. Yep, palladium reached $29,000 an ounce, John. Yes, indeed. I remember when that... No. Palladium reached $2,900 an ounce, not $29,000. Although it was rhodium reached that. Rhodium got up that high. Yes, indeed. Rhodium got up to $29,000 rather. It's crazy to see. Jamie Fox is here. Good to see Jamie Fox. Albert Bogg says, I should have bought more at $22.50, but life goes on. I hear you. You never know. We could see it pop back down that level again. You never know. Appropriate reaction to the Fed rate hike says, good video and thumbs up. Thank you. And he's also missing Terry. Understandable. We miss Terry too. Where is she tonight? She should be at my beck and call. OC Stacker is here. Welcome. Good to see you. And we have Metric Deep says, the guy who had the toilet made should be dealt with. This is clearly a crap in the face of the rest of us. Yes, indeed. That's right. It sure is. The puns just keep on coming. Matt Bittner with an algorithmic emoticon from Tuesday's live stream that we had. Oh, yeah. And missed it, sorry, Sal, but that's all right. Jeff Nelson, we are here again if you are so inclined, and we'll be here again tomorrow if you're able to make it. Appreciate you. More emoticons from Matt Bittner. We've got no IQ as we catch up with some of these comments. Let me get this going over here. He says, I say no because I don't think we'll be out of this mess anytime to where we'll be able to afford any of the electronics that will have silver in them if it goes any higher, in my opinion. Yeah, yep, that's right. It's going to be push and pull. The prices go up. That means it's probably going to be the electronics might be more expensive. Although I will say this though, no IQ. I think they'd have to be considerably more expensive in order to not be affordable. In other words, solar panels. If only 20 grams is in it per panel, you multiply that by the amount of solar panels, it may go up maybe, I don't know, maybe $100 or something like that. Probably not by much. Very good. Solar grain. I heard of platinum and palladium are priced so low because Russia's dumping its to fund the war. Could be, but they supposedly don't have access to the markets. But they very well may be selling it through proxies for sure. Can't stop today. It's a big busy day. Tomorrow, have a good night. No worries, my friend. Thank you, CCT. Have a good night, brother. Thanks for popping in. For when you did, I appreciate you. Make sure you guys to check out Cyber Curtain Twitcher's channel. A great channel indeed. Urban D is here, and Daryl Wren is with us tonight. Good crowd. Appreciate you guys joining me here. By the way, the 2 videos I posted today, I hope you all will have a chance to check out. The algorithm really didn't catch them, but especially the first video, if you get a chance to check that out that I posted earlier today. Metric Deep moves are as welcomed as my girl's mood. They do nothing but make me hopeful for tomorrow and do nothing for today. Good point, for sure. Ridge Runner, I missed it, Sal. I was involved in a Starbucks colonic mishap. What a mess. Oh, boy. Oh, that doesn't sound like fun, for sure. Oh, my goodness, a colonic mess. Yes, indeed. Oh, man, Paul Sabo, I'm going to get those. I've seen those. I've not gotten those, but I'd love to get those Trump mugshot rounds. That would be pretty cool. And John Bannon is here. Yes, indeed. Good to see John. And we've got Colonel Angus says here. Is that Colonel Angus? Oh, I like that, Colonel Angus. That's an interesting play on words. Colonel Angus says the following. Bank of America just wrapped up their executive meeting. They are rolling out CBDC. Discussions of the digital coin rollout nominated 70% of the meeting. Well, that's interesting news. Is I don't think they can do it. They can maybe bring out a plan for it to be integrated and how they would operate under a CBDC, but they can't roll out a CBDC. That has to be done by the Federal Reserve. Now, their influence in the Federal Reserve very well may be strong, and that might be why it's so disturbing, but we shall see. Me and my drone is here. Good to see you. Welcome. All right, there you go. Very good. Let's see here. We've got John Noy says here, aren't you the guy that overbought when silver was sky high? I want low silver. No, I'm not the guy that did that. You got me confused with somebody else. Magnitude Matrix says, the press incoming, they are lying. Silver, gold, and ETF IRA are bulletproof. All right. Here we go. I don't think anything's really bulletproof to some extent, but I mean, they do act as a shield, but anyways. And 1293 from West Tennessee. Welcome. Good to see you. Oh, thank you, Urban D. I appreciate you, sir. Wow. Thank you, my friend. Thanks for being an honorary citizen for 11 months. Appreciate that. Yes, indeed. Yeah, IRA I don't think are bulletproof. Silver and gold may be bulletproof, but I don't think ETFs and IRAs are. Erickson, indeed, Sal, first, I do click the thumbs up before I forget for this great video. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. The thumbs up do help. I find that only about 1/10 of my viewers do that. So it does help if you don't mind. If I could get it up to 25%, that would be fantastic. Only takes a second to do. Every video I watch, I always hit the thumbs up button. It does help for sure. And sharing it does too. Polaris Points North says, gonna keep stacking fiat. Killer deals will be coming soon. No one has money to spend on silver or gold. A lot of people are forced to liquidate their stack. Yep, although that is kind of now being challenged by the U.S. Mint's latest sales. But yes, indeed. Very good. By the way, welcome. Gold Chick is here. Welcome, Gold Chick. And we have Chuck and Plata with us. Welcome, Chuck. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Hope you're doing well. There's Chuck and Plata. Matt Vintner with an algorithmic hatchet says, Mitch Pictish says, it's exciting to the price to go up and still not unaffordable. Yep, that's right. That's true. It's still not unaffordable. You're right. Michael Rose says, Michael Rose says, silver 23.15, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. Yep. And it actually went up $1 more than that today before pulling back some. Brown dog prospecting. Bugger was going to buy tomorrow. Yeah. Good thing you didn't buy. And that was today. Yes, indeed. Got mine yesterday. Congratulations. They do look nice. I still have yet to post a video about mine, but I don't know. So many videos on them. I don't know if it really helped for me doing it. And, oh, that's right. Debt clock time. Hold on a second here. Debt clock. Debt clock. Look at this, folks. Thank you. Sign up. They have messages every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Look at this. The debt clock. Silver price containment division. Look at this. Warning, contents under extreme pressure. We've done all we can do. It's gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough, says the military and the bankers. Silver price containment division. Wow. That is wild to see. Let's let that seep in for a little bit. What's it doing? Keeping the price down for the military and the bankers. That could mean the Federal Reserve and entities and the like. That's kind of wild to see, isn't it? That they do this. Now, I would hope that they would let that, click that out, or they would let us click out of this to see the debt clock, but it doesn't. It keeps it up for a couple hours on this. Sign up made me aware of this. I had no idea this existed. That's pretty wild. Tony Erickson, thank you so much for 2 scoops of coffee for you, Sal. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I'm going to give you 2 push-ups real quickly here. Well, I'll roll those over in case somebody else does a super chat, and then I'll just do them together if that's okay with you. Very good, but thank you so much. Yes, indeed. Look at that. Wow, that's pretty wild. All right. And this image stays up all night. Oh, there it goes. It's out. Okay, no, we brought it, just moved it over there. $33.73 trillion is the national debt now. Crazy. All right. Island Ariel says, are you serious? Name any other commodity that is half of its all-time high from 1980 thefts. Not suppressed? Well, the thing is Island Ariel, the 1980 all-time high, adjusted for inflation, was much higher than that. I think it was about 125 or 140 or something like that. And that was an anomaly. And in 2011, it was an anomaly. Those are unusual things. The way the silver market was and how it was, how those things occurred were strange anomalies. Indeed. And by the way, nickel skyrocketed in price, and it's way down from its high too. Strange things occur. By the way, here's another situation, Island Ariel, that takes it to the opposite extreme. Oil went to negative $38 a barrel. Negative $38 a barrel. In other words, if you really wanted to play in those markets, people had to pay you to store it, to take it. Yes, indeed. So there's that. Doctor Who is here. Yes, indeed. So it does happen in the commodity sector. All right, I got mine today. I've opened them up to check. They had 0 defects. They're beautiful. Mine didn't have too many problems, although there was some slight issues with some of them. And Hot-Headed Joel says, encouraging data, the numbers that come out next week will make it move back down. Any bets? Probably right. We'll see. We'll find out. But we'll see what happens as how those numbers are interpreted. Could be right. Don 951 says this. Let me get to this here. We're getting into today's videos, which there weren't many views of them, so there won't be any comments. The stock market is continuing to rally on the good economic news, bringing all the markets up with it. Stocks, bonds, metals, all up today. The Fed is done with the hikes and the markets look forward, but the big question is, will the metals continue to follow? Only time will tell. That's right. Exactly right. All right. Very good. Welcome, Savage Lee. The cool kids are here. Good to see you. Big Test Unit is with us as well. Late to the party, but you are here. That's exactly right. Sign up. Trump did take advantage of those prices and filled up the oil reserves. Thank you. And Gold Chick is with us. Thanks for the thumbs up, Gold Chick. BC USA. Is it me or does he sound like the Kool-Aid Man? Oh, that's a new one. I've not heard Kool-Aid Man yet. I'm surprised nobody has said that I sound like Madonna yet either. Nobody has said that I sound like Madonna at all. Not a single person has ever accused me of sounding like Madonna. What's wrong with you people? I don't understand it. Still waiting for that comparison with my voice. Thank you, Matt Bittner, for the algorithmic thumbs up as we march on through. Silita with a thumbs up. I appreciate that so much, Silita. That kind of engagement does help, and thanks for letting me know in the comment section. Bosnian Stacker is here. Welcome, Bosnian Stacker. Good to see you. I was just telling folks how much I appreciate you taking the time to watch over 3,000 videos of mine and Silver Hustle 13s. Very cool. Nickel Stacking is here. Good to see Nickel Stacking. Welcome, welcome. I hope Nickel Stacking will see my video that I posted this morning. I don't know if he's seen it yet, but I think it'll be right up his alley. I paid $4.60 a gallon today. Wow, all right. So it's still up where you're at. Thank you, Corn Dog. Big Collecting Fun says Big Like 167. Thank you, brother. We're going to move a little faster through some of these comments. We got Oregon Hunter. I missed a live stream. This is my favorite channel on YouTube. Wow. Oregon, I am honored and humbled. Thank you so much, my friend. I hope I don't disappoint you. And I appreciate you being here. And thank you for your kind words. You made my day. More like Shakira. Okay, Jackie Jackal Metals. Sound more like Shakira. All right, very good. Oh, wow, very good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, you're anything but a material girl. That's right, TX Music's drummer. That's right. Material. Oh, man. Matt Bittner. Can you imagine James Hetfield singing a Madonna song? There's Sin City says I sound like Madonna. Finally, somebody says it. You know what? I would love to, these AI tunes. There's a lot of AI tunes that have James Hetfield singing George Michael and that type of thing. But I'd like to see him do Madonna. That would be pretty cool. Constitutional Stacker, the one and the only, is here with a $5 super chat. Thank you. Now I'm going to couple that with the previous super chat. Was done. And we're going to do 7. That's Tony did that earlier. Thank you, Constitutional Stacker. Make sure you guys check out Constitutional Stacker here and over on the Big R, where he has been killing it over there. Good stuff, so make sure you check him out. And so let's do 7 push-ups. All right. Thank you. Constitutional Stacker, you were the man. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I think something has excited some allergies that I have, minor allergies. Homestead Aquarius, good to see you in our modern day world. He says here, I'm sure that someone that goes by the name of Madonna sounds much like you, sir. Duly noted. Touche on that one. That's probably right. Oh, my goodness gracious. Maybe 10, 12 years ago, it would have been a ridiculous notion, but nowadays, indeed it is not. Very good. Glad you guys are with me tonight. Good to see you. Marilyn Manson made a cover of Like a Virgin. Oh, really? I'm not. That's wild. So did Weird Al Yankovic. It's called Like a Surgeon. All right. Good to see. Long live. Gold Maple is here. Homestead Aquarius. Captain Obvious is here. Couple of 10-ounce Scottsdale Stackers today by Captain Obvious. Way to go. And good to see Cranky Stacker. Welcome, Cranky Stacker. Good to see you, my friend. And look at this. Captain Obvious just gifted 5 Salivate Little memberships just after Lars Job did. Wow, Lars Job, 10 Salivate Metal memberships from Lars Job. And we got 5 from Captain Obvious. And then, let's see here. Wow, very kind of you. I hate to downplay other streams, but you're so interactive with us in the chat, and it rocks, really does. Well, thank you, Tony. I appreciate that, my friend. You know, without you guys, this live stream and this channel would be nothing, so I do appreciate it. And I do apologize. Sometimes I do complain about the views on some of the videos, but make no mistake, it just makes me appreciate all those of you who do stick with me, and I thank you so much. So thank you, my friend. Very, very kind of you. I owe 15 push-ups there. Thank you to Lars Job and to the one of the only Captain Obvious. Thank you, guys. And if you received the channel membership gift from those folks, give them a big thank you. Here we go. All right, I tell you what, let me do curls this time. I'm going to do 15 curls. Let's see here. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. There we go. Nice. All right. You guys are great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go back up to the next comment here. Normie Norms 2495 on about the silver demand posting that I did. He says the following here. Hey Sal, it's good to be back in civilization after a hiatus. Well, welcome back. I don't recognize the name though. If the absolute intrinsic reason and the amount of uses this metal is required for join with the fact there ain't enough above and below for every person on earth, if that doesn't convince someone, they're lost. The future of every man, woman, and child depends and counts on silver. Yeah, and the thing is for every person on earth, I think they've allocated for all the above ground silver there is. Now, you have to take into account that it has to be extracted from those devices. But if you were able to do it, we would each have about 8 ounces for every man, woman, and child on earth. 8 ounces each, I think. That's what I understand. Very good. Yes, indeed. Check out JM Unleashed channel. He's got a great channel. I'm going to actually pin that. But check them out. JM Unleashed has got a great channel. He does live streams. He does karaoke. He does dog walking videos. Talks about, how to care for your pets and other things with finance as well as precious metal prices. Oh, man. Tony got booted. I'm sorry. Welcome back in. I'm not sure what happened there. David Carlisle is here. Welcome, David Carlisle. Greetings to you, sir. Al says, that kilo bird coin is bigger than my Thanksgiving turkey. Well, not really, but it costs a lot more than my turkey. Yes, indeed, that is a kilo kookaburra from 2012. All right, very good. And let's see here. Matt Bittner with a baseball there. Good to see you. And let's see here. We've got Ambassador G. Carr. 79, she's still mad. 79, she's mad. Mad Max 79, what we're calling her now. That's the thing. All right, very good. And we've got Ambassador says, the 10-year treasuries are also down about 4%, no doubt. The released CPI numbers will be openly revised down without any mainstream media commentary in the month's time. I would not be surprised, Ambassador G. Carr, if that happened. You're right. Just like the other falsified data over the past 2 years. Gregory Manarino's market risk management tool is retraced from the 30s to 287, 330s to 287 in the spread of a week. Figure of 300 plus identifies extreme risk, just shows how manipulated everything is. Even most Forex currencies went up on the news, but they don't stay there. Yep. Yeah, these numbers, when they get revised down, that doesn't make news, that's for sure. But on the other hand, we have seen some numbers been revised up, like some of the employment numbers and the like. They've been revised up. But I think what that means is more and more people are having to take service-oriented jobs, maybe even part-time jobs. More and more people are working double jobs. All right, thank you. Thank you, Bearded Wonder, for popping in real quick here. Always appreciate you popping in, sir. Thank you very much. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Bearded Wonder, thank you for popping in tonight. All right, let's get over here to Winnie Whitty 726 says here. Let me get to this where I can become more efficient. This dude is funny. The other day he was sounding like he should be on a suicide watch because Vermilion said there were no buyers of silver. And today, it's as if Vermilion never said anything about people's declined interest in silver. Well, Wendy Wiki, you're not paying much attention because I did a video specifically addressing that and about how there's a lot more silver coming in the markets. I even addressed it in this video. You missed that video. And so anyways, so I did, it's called Unexpected News. The silver supply very well may be over. Silver surplus may be over. Truth of the matter, it's all a coin toss, no rhyme, no reason, and no explanation. Such a funny guy. Well, I'm glad you're laughing, Winnie, and you probably should be laughing at yourself because you didn't pay much attention. In fact, again, I think you even made mention of it here. But anyways, so you missed the video, missed it. And it's bouncing off a trend line from Friday. That's right, Ken D. All right. A little technical lingo there. And we've got Brucey Pete says here, stop by late just in time for the slurp. Nice. Thank you. This might be the guy that said he was going to, I'm not sure if he was the one that said he was going to leave because of it. Maybe he's just joking around with me, but anyways, all right. All right, very good. Let's see here. Matt Bittner with an algorithmic light bulb there. Thank you. I feel like I have to blow my nose, but that would be rude to do in front of you. In fact, I sneeze sometimes, but that's very much involuntary, and I can't help that. I apologize for those sneezes in advance and for the ones that I've done in the past. And Goldchick, just rewiring our brains with the neural network Schwabaware. Will 2 times the demand. All right, there you go. Rewire. And we don't need silver to rewire our brains, too, for sure. It's all vodka the same, or is it Stoli really better? I'm not a big connoisseur of the vodkas, but I don't know. I guess the Russian vodka's known as the best, right? For sure. Slurp, that's right, Tony. Slurp, slurp. Blow my nose. I have a permission from Paula G. And then Snot Rocket. And I also have permission from Paula G. She private messaged me and said, and I want you to show it on the channel too. I want you to show the phlegm when I do it. No, I'm kidding. We're slurping buzz. I'm kidding. Dennis Niemeyer, thank you. God bless me. Thank you so much. Keep calm and keep stacking. That's right, Paul. Exactly right. Thank you so much, my friend. All right, very good. Mike Raymer says, by the way, I remember the day, let's see, wait a second. Is Gold Maple still here? Gold Maple once said that I need to go to Turkey because it's a really cool place to visit, and I would love to go sometime. I've not forgotten that. He said, Sal, you should go visit Turkey. And I was like, man, I should. I would be pretty fun. But anyways, all right. Mike Raymer says, yes, Sal, it's a store of wealth. I know that whatever I buy in gold and silver, that money is there, and I buy the dip always. My kids, grandkids will definitely appreciate Grandpa's love of gold and silver. Yes, indeed. You're passing down a legacy, and I think it'll rub off on them, too. That's awesome. Oh, I love you, too, Mark B. You're awesome. Guys are all great. Thank you, my friend. All right. And Louis says, at least double. The whole green energy push is insanely bullish for silver. It is. But we wonder how much of that will really be put into effect, but we shall see. We'll see what happens, especially with electric vehicles. There's some doubt there about that. Donnie Wolf says silver and gold had plenty of good dip last month. That's probably why so many were bought. Yes. Very well could be. People were buying on the dip. Very well could be. All right, let's see here. Let's move forward here. LT Dush says, it's Cali, and who cares? Millions of people and businesses leaving the state because it sucks to live there. Look who's in charge, not surprising. Good point. That's a good point, for sure. All right. And user says, 4 years ago, I was getting halves junk for $8. $8 a piece. That's 16 times face for silver. And that's a pretty good deal. Now you're lucky to find 18 times face. If I held on to those $8, that would be down to at least 6 in Biden's economy. How can anyone argue this? That's a very good point. Very good point. When you think about that. True that. All right. Very, very good. And I'm the Havar 1802. Please start salivating only after silver crosses 2450. Hold that thought. We got a scammer calling us. Here, let's see what they have to say. Hello? Hello? Hi?
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hi, this is John from USLK. How are you doing today?
I'm good, John. How are you doing today? How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking, sir.
You're welcome.
So actually, this call is about the open enrollment period for Medicare. And
Yeah.
I do believe that you have Medicare Part A and B, right?
I do have Medicare Part A and B and also X as well.
Also what?
I have Medicare Part XXX, triple X.
Oh, triple X.
Are you familiar with that kind of Medicare?
You also have Danny Daniel and Jonathan's as well?
In what? Go ahead, ask that again.
You also have Danny Daniel and Jonathan's?
Yes, I have those too. Yes, that's right. Oh, the Ben Chode hung up on me. All right, so user, let's see. Okay, so please start salivating only after silver crosses 2450 and remain there for 1 week till such a time all of this tom-tomming is utter nonsense. No, I hear you, although I will continue to cover the markets because it's part of what I do on the channel. But the thing is, I always like to keep things in perspective. In fact, even today's video, I did talk about that very thing, that, hey, will this thing last? Because it has gone up. It did get to 2417 today, before pulling back. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. But the thing is, I would still encourage you to stay tuned to the channel and watch the market updates so you can learn and get an idea of what makes the markets move or not move and some of the explanations for it. Yes, indeed. Alma Ball, it's good to see you. Sin City is still here. Nero Ferrar is here. Man, we have a surprisingly good crowd tonight. I'm actually kind of shocked at that. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it, because the videos didn't do so good today, but you guys are here, and that's amazing, and I appreciate it so much. As we march on through here to Anthony Galliar, 1789. Let's get to this. We can make this really work here. We've got to be as productive as possible while we're perusing through here. Let me do this. I'm still being proven right, Sal. Stocks, bonds, and fiat are dead. Silver will save your butt. We are headed for the greatest depression the world has ever seen. There was a report on the 11th saying 80% of the banked money supply just disappeared, something like $650 billion, and it's gone. You would think that the newsworthy like 9,000 insolvent banks between the U.S. and the EU. Well, $650 billion sounds familiar. I think that's what is owed on the interest. I think that's probably what you're referring to. However, when will we see this greatest depression the world has ever seen? And I don't think we'll get there. I think they will reset the system before that occurs. And you want to talk about bailouts, we're going to see it on a grand scale, massive scale. But I would not bank on that, pun intended. But the thing is, stack just in case. But don't hope for it either. And I think you'll be fine. Because if we have unrealistic expectations of a massive depression and gold and silver is going to save us, I think we're being naive. Because it's not just gold and silver anyway, and we're heading for a world of hurt that we've not seen, where gold and silver are only going to play a minor role in that aspect. But hey, we'll see. Depends on how they are interpreted or valued during that time. We've never really tested this before, if we were heading into a Great Depression, as to what gold and silver would do in that time, or how they would be used in an environment like that. All right. Sean's progress. It's just price action, not much more to read into it. A silver hit support against IBTL once it's just up over 6%, all reverse. Okay, a little technical lingo there. Thank you. James S.A. says here about yesterday's price action here as we move. We're coming into today's videos here. Your reports are appreciated and hopefully motivate people to purchase precious metals when they can. I look at metals as insurance for the possibility that it will also provide investment returns. I'm not poor, but neither wealthy. And I have been systematically buying silver every month for almost 10 years, and even in retirement. I always buy full sleeves, 20, 25, and mostly sovereigns, but some rounds too. I usually buy one sleeve, and every once in a while I buy more than two sleeves. I think he means tubes there. As a result, I've accumulated 3,200 ounces. Wow! with a 5,000-ounce gold. Beats spending money otherwise and depreciate items. Exactly. And I bet you've done well with that, too, with that dollar cost averaging. Lake House Beach. When posting your videos, do you categorize them into educational or entertainment? I do it as educational. However, I think that those categories don't really mean much anymore. Yeah, they do. I do them as educational. I used to have them as entertainment. But the Cranky Stacker, have a good evening, my friend. The Cranky Stacker, check out his channel, by the way. Good to see you. Welcome. Take care, Cranky. You the man. All right. And we've got No IQ. Great video, Sal. Thank you. Thank you, No IQ. Appreciate you taking the time to watch. Now we're coming into today's videos here in a moment. Lone Thrug 6778. It says the following here, and I quote, "Methinks common sense points about silver will only grow as time goes on. The future awareness level by billions of people has to do with industrial, medical, and electronic areas, as well as the true monetary aspects. The act of seeking security will help us pave its way." That's right. Yep. That's true. Thank you. All right. Very, very good. Let's see here. Bosnian Stacker on the 2015 10th-ounce EMC Privy. I love that little coin. Says, my LCS got a bunch of gold maples in his shop, and he can't get rid of them. It looks like that nobody likes them. Wow, that's crazy. Imagine it's probably selling for a good deal. Might be time to get in there. Yes, indeed. All right. Hey, Sal, number one. Thank you, Edwin Tan. Appreciate that, my friend. This is this morning's video that I'm hoping that Nickel Stacking will watch. I think he'll appreciate this one. John Daniels, there's no way to save this country. It's doomed, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I still hold out some hope, but my hope is dwindling for sure. Okay, Bosnian Stacker, he used to live in Turkey for almost 2 years. He says it's a nice people, culture, and everything that comes with it. Yeah, I've heard good things about Turkey for the people. I'm not a big fan of Erdogan, of the president of Turkey, but I do like the people. Yes, indeed. Shooting from the hip. That's right, BT. Just shooting from the hip here today. Oh, yeah. Good job. Hey, Mrs. Coin Crew is here. The lovely Mrs. Coin Crew. Welcome, welcome. Make sure to check out her channel. She always posts the coolest stuff. She has a great variety of stuff that she gets, not only for the shop, because her and her husband own a coin shop. And by the way, you'll never guess what her husband's name is. I bet you can't guess what her husband's name is, and he's got a channel on here too. But she gets some cool stuff for herself too, and a lovely stuff that she has. It's awesome. Yes, indeed. All right, first of 3 today. Yeah, only two videos today, John, or Nickel Stacking. I usually only do 2 videos a day. All right, very good. Turkey is good for Thanksgiving. True that. What about squirrels, Mrs. Coingrave? What about squirrels? He was a mayor of Istanbul when I lived down there. Wow, met him once. Wow, that's wild, Bosnian Stacker, that you actually met him. Man, that's interesting. All right. David G says, good morning, Sal. Good morning to you, my friend, on this morning's video. This is probably one of the more important videos I've done. Didn't get very many views, but it's the only way to save the United States, gold and silver. If you guys get a chance to check this video out, I hope you will. Silver Cobra says, discipline is the reason why my stack is Jack. There you go. Explosive Jack, I think is what he says there. Thank you. Appreciate that. And John Bannon says here, yep, spot on, Sal. No pun intended. Good info for people to know. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate John Bannon. He's been very kind to watch and post his comments. I know he doesn't always agree with me, but he's very kind in his approach, and I appreciate it. He's always free to speak his mind, as you all are, even if you disagree, if you think something I say you don't agree with. That's part of what makes things great, because we can learn from each other. Very, very good. All right. Let's see here. And Mutant Ripe says, the land of the free is false advertising. We the people have been enslaved by the 16th Amendment. After the 13th Amendment freed the slaves, current debt is paid off by future debt, which really appears like a variation of a Ponzi scheme. And it takes more and more debt to sustain the economy. Yep, debt is enslavement. It sure is. If we didn't pay nearly $1 trillion in interest on the debt per year, we wouldn't need to be taxed so much. Every taxpayer would would have $7K in their pockets instead of sent to the IRS. Exactly right. UBI will be the whips and chains to fully enslave everybody. Great post, Mutant Rife. Great post. Yes, indeed. All right, Tony is back. Good to see you. David G, truly a surprise. I was bidding and won a 985-ounce silver brick when your live stream started. Congratulations. That's cool. Thank you, James Unleashed, for that. I appreciate that. I actually posted this because I think this is an important video for people to see, and I appreciate that. Make sure you don't forget to check out JM Unleashed channel, by the way. And I agree with I think you will, Nickel Stacking. If I know you like I think I know you, I think you will agree with it, but I don't want to assume. But there's some people that it's pretty controversial, but actually I'm not getting much flack on it yet. I'm surprised. Michael K says amen on this one. Thank you. Me and My Drone says a coin I have not seen before, the one in the middle. Very nice. Thank you. I mean, My Drone, that's actually a silver medal. That's a silver version of the gold coins you see flanked on either side. Yes, indeed. All right. Very, very good. Oh, yeah. You guys are wonderful. Appreciate you being here. By the way, for those of you joining me now, just a reminder, I'm going to be back on tomorrow night as well. And Sunday night, we do a market watch. It'll be very interesting to see how the metals complex will react once the markets open on Sunday night. Kevin Hickey says, balancing everything. Got to stack, but don't forget to smell the roses. Exactly right. Exactly right, brother. Rish 128 says, outstanding ideas for prosperity's arguments for financial sanity. Yes, indeed. That's right. All right. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Jeff Nelson says, politicians will set up family members to collect wealth while they are in office. Neither party is immune to this practice. A part-time term limit and required 1 or 2% budget cuts while we have such debt would be more effective. Yes. And the thing is I think probably what they ought to do, if under my proposal there, you're right, family members could potentially do it while they're in office, but I think there ought to be some investigations, and I don't know. I guess there's that loophole around it, and should we be punishing family members of them to do it? I don't know. And then gift it. But the thing is maybe we could say that for 5 or 10 years after leaving office, they cannot receive gifts of any certain amount of money. I don't know. I don't know how you do that, but anyways. But you make a good point. That is something, Jeff Nelson, that I didn't take into account. All right, and the HPD, everything the federal government does is ran on debt. Indeed it is. The United States, as we know it, ends when it stops running on debt. It would be an interesting time. Sure would. It sure would. And the whole world needs to hear you, Sal. Oh, man, thank you, my friend. You can share this video. That's the only way it's going to get out there. The algorithm doesn't like it for some reason. But so it might be if you shared it, maybe that'll help so much. All right, very good. Okay, good night, Neil. Neil, thanks for being here. Neil Farmer, appreciate that, my friend. Farmer, I mean, half the end. Working a few hours. Thank you for popping in, Neil. Very much appreciate you so much. All right. And let's see here. We've got Chad Wolf here. Let me see. Let me get to this and then pop this over. He says, the government can enforce discipline if they so choose to do so. We need to realize the government looks at us as cattle and they need money, no problem taking it from their population. And that's kind of sense how they're doing it with inflation. It's like a tax, for sure. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. Yeah, I mean, in City, I have actually wondered that myself. All these years I've contemplated to myself, is Mark B voting for Trump? I don't know. We'll find. I'd love to know. He's been so kind of, very, very kind of wishy. I mean, kind of, not very forthcoming. I wonder if he's going to vote for Trump. Can anybody shed some insight? Does anybody know Mark B close enough to let us know if he'll vote for Trump? Let me see here. Oh, he says yes, yes, yes. No, I know we're picking on Mark B. He loves Trump. All right, no, that's cool. All right. We love it. We love it. We're just messing around. There goes another yes for sure. All right. Now, William Rome says, excellent depiction, stability versus radical economic peaks and valleys of Wall Street paper manipulation. There you go, brother. Thank you for your comment. 66 Sam says, great stuff. Like the Constitution as a backdrop. Thank you. I want to do something a little bit different in this video. This is different than the videos I usually post, so I appreciate you watching. And Southside Frankie here says the following. Shadow work. Thank you, my friend. Oh, Bosnian Stacker voted for Alan Gold in 2020. There you go. All right. Shadow work. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. And the Southside Frankie, yes, indeed, spending taxation wisely should be the first move rather than getting into national debt. At some point, huge national debt will start to cause problems such as lack of growth. Exactly right. Very true. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Matthew Crustlife says, what's the rule of gold, Sal? The one with the gold makes the rules. That's right. Yep. I did a video where I quoted that for sure in a previous video. And let's see here. And Truth says, why it's not thief when the coin dealers have a 50% above spot price premium on silver. Why is it not theft for that? Well, because it depends on how much premiums the dealers paid for said spot price. And the thing is, it's only thievery if you are forced to, if they take it from you. If you buy it voluntarily at that price, that's on you. Buyer beware. No one can, dealers can charge whatever they want. Now, some of it's pretty unethical. Some of these prices they charge, especially if they try to convince you that it's a good deal, what have you. But depends on what kind of silver it is. Azure Blue is here. Good to see you, Azure Blue. All right, very good. And Celtic Knot is ready to cancel Miss Ventress Gibson in the U.S. Mint. I understand, especially for some of the quality stuff. Although I will say that the reverse proof pieces of maple and the piece in Morgan Dollar look pretty good, I will say. And White Metal Stacker says, great videos, see many of your videos, and this one speaks to the heart of the problems. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, and it's weird because the videos like this, I get really good comments on those that actually do watch it. They say, this is Sal, this is one of your best videos, or this video is great, this is above par from the other videos, and they never do very well. I don't understand that. It's crazy. Azira Bluer, my mentor and friend, how you this? I'm doing great, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, sir. All right. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate that so much. And let's see here. Where are we at? Let's pull through. Oh, Yankee Stacking is with us. Welcome, Yankee Stacking. Good to see you. By the way, Yankees does live streams, as you know, too, and posts some great videos. And he's definitely full of surprises and definitely awesome, good stuff. And way to go, Yankee Stacking. So good to see you, sir. I hope you're ready for Thanksgiving. Yes, I did buy the reverse proof Morgan and Peace Dollar set. Got a couple sets, and they do look pretty nice. There's a couple of them that are a little bit sketchy or a little bit iffy, but not too bad. I thought that Tulsi Gabbard would be a good president. Yeah, she's pretty good. I mean, she's very well reasoned, very well thought, very intelligent lady. I don't agree with her on everything, but I think she's an incredibly intelligent and well reasoned lady. Although I think I disagree with her on the Second Amendment stuff. Yeah, there's Yankee Stacking's channel. Definitely, most of you know who he is. If you're not subscribed to him, you definitely should. And his channel is growing. Good stuff over there. But check out Yankee Stacking if you haven't done so already. And I need to pop in there. I haven't been on a live. I need to pop in there from time to time. But check out Yankee Stacking. Oh, he's live streaming tonight too, right? I thought that he is Ask Yankee tonight, so maybe I'll pop in later on there for him. But yeah, check him out. Very good. Matthew Crustlife says, Sal, I have 5 days to figure out how to resubscribe to your members. How do I do it? Oh, you mean the membership? Okay. If you click on the join button at the bottom of this video here, if you're on desktop, it should give you something, and it may send you an email to your Gmail account or the email address that you signed up, saying that, hey, your subscription's about to expire. Do you want to renew? And then you can do it there. I don't know from that end, but yes, indeed. So yes, indeed. Very, very good. Nice. Thank you for asking. You're one of the few that gets gifted these things, Matthew, that has an interest in redoing it. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Yankee. Appreciate that. All right. I'm trying my best to make it in. What time do you go on live, Yankee? It's just sometimes I know, well, we're both East Coast, so he might be going live. I don't want to overlap too. If he's going live, I don't want to take away his anything from him. So I don't know. I might leave off of here. Yankee and the Coin Guy, also good watch. Yep, that's right. Yankee with Tim. I've definitely seen those videos. Good stuff. Thank you again, Yankee Stacking. You are the man. Bill says the IRS is merely a collection agent and part of the Fed. Ending the Fed also ends the IRS. Indeed, indeed. That's right. Cool, says PC Coinstar. Thank you, my friend. Shut it down except for the military, says Shadow Work. Greatly reduce federal spending. The federal government. 8:30 p.m. There you go. All right. Very, very good. Check out Yankee Stacking at 8:30 p.m. live. I think it's Ask Yankee. And it's it's 8:30 p.m. extraterrestrial time. So if you're out of this world, then that's the time you want to get in. It's extraterrestrial time. ET. Very good. Because Yankee, thank you, Tony Erickson. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. I owe you. I'm going to give you guys 4 push-ups now. 2 for Yankee and 2 for Tony. And I think 2 for Shadow Work, too. That's 6 push-ups. Let's do 6 good ones just for gets and shiggles. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yes, indeed. There we go. Oh, yeah. All right. There we go. All right, Matt Bittner with a algorithmic emoticon. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. We've got Paula says, federal government contractors skimmed and profiteered all the wealth. Yep. I tell you what, that is a big part. That is a big problem too. You're exactly right. That's that crony capitalism stuff. The global warmer is here with an algorithmic emoticons. Hanging loose and thumbing up with us tonight. Thank you, brother. John Knox says here the following. Well, when it comes to money printing, it's like playing with fire. You're essentially defaulting on the debt, but in a roundabout way, by devaluing the currency now on tariffs, I respectfully disagree. They often end up feeling like a tax on hardworking folks of your own nation. Take Trump's approach. He used the threat of tariffs as sort of an economic chess move, like when we revamped NAFTA into the USMCA or pushed for better security on the southern border. It's like a bit of a strategic negotiation, but let's get real. If you ever go all in on tariffs, the people in your own backyard might end up feeling the pinch the most. Yep, you make a good point, John Knox. But I guess if you get rid of the income tax and sales taxes, or the income tax, I guess. That's kind of a tit for tat, right? There you go. Oh, man, thank you so much, JM Unleashed, with a $2 super chat. For those about to stack, we salute you. That's right, brother. You are the man. Thank you, my friend. All right. Yes, indeed. Thank you, thank you. Paula says the agencies aren't the corruption, the lobbyists, hobbying, the inspectors rob us all. Yes, indeed. Good point. A lot of corruption to go around for sure. Thank you, JM. All right, Corn Dog Sean says income tax was meant to be temporary. That's right. And was only like 2% on the wealthiest when it was started. Look where we're at now. And Department of Departments. There you go, Gold Chick. Exactly right. That's what it boils down. So many departments. They're stacked on top of each other. It's insane. Thank you guys for the thumbs up and algorithmic emoticons from the Global Warmer. We love the Global Warmer. The Global Warmer has been a great supporter for a long time on this channel. Always appreciate him. All right. All right, folks. I'm going to say goodnight now. Throat's getting a little bit rocky here. We've been streaming for quite a while here. But you guys are amazing. I got to get back to work. And I want to try to get the things I need done for tomorrow's video, so that I can watch Yankee Stacking go live at 8:30 p.m. extraterrestrial time. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I will be back again tomorrow night. So thank you all. And you want to stay tuned for the Sunday Night Market Watch too. But you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. I want to leave you with this sage piece of advice that's going to serve you well in life. And that is this. Are you listening? Hello, here it is. Keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Take care, all. Thank you, East Coast Stacker. Take care. See ya.